Hi everyone, it's Kelly. I've been scrapbooking a lot lately. I'm trying to get some projects done for birthdays, some get well cards, I have a thank you card, and I have some ATCs, and I have a tag, so I have a lot of things that I want to share with you, but I'm going to show you one of my a couple of my design team projects for the paper nest dolls, and I'll have the link below for the paper nest dolls store to purchase her digis or her rubber stamps. So if you like any of these images, you want to head over there. She just recently got some new rubber stamps, and this is one of the images. I actually don't remember what it's called, but it's an image of two little girls. And these are some canvases that I did for, I have two of them, and there are two little girls who my daughter is friends with who are celebrating their birthdays together. And so I made each one of them a canvas. One of the little girls is into blue and pink, and the other little girl is into purple and green. And then I have a birthday card because my daughter was invited to another birthday party, and that little girl likes pink and purple. So I printed out 3 of these images because I really like them, like little best friends, and I thought that I would use the image for all 3 of my projects. So this one I used corrugated cardboard, and as you can see I painted it with white to do the back of the so-called canvas, and then I used the image and I used a spellbinder's die to cut it out, and then I backed it with black, and then I used scallop at the bottom here from the paper collection, and that the paper collection I used for that one was this scrapbook pad, and it had a lot of these different colors, and that was from Ross's for $5.99. And I actually think I got that for my birthday from Jen. So if that was from you, Jen, thank you. I'm pretty sure it was. But it was perfect for what I wanted to do. So I took one of the 12 by 12 pieces and I tore it around the whole outside, and then I tore it in a diagonal up at the top here so that it would have a frayed edge, and then I Mod Podged it on here. And I matted the photo with a little bit of the new Emmy Treasurista trim, and that is the new white scallop Venice lace that I used there. I used 3 of the rosettes from MB Treasurista, so this is kind of a cross promotion type thing. I used 3 of the trims from MB Treasurista. I used this ribbon from my stash that I used to hang it with, and then I put Our Story, which is a little tag from the paper collection. I cut out these paper butterflies from the paper collection, and then I stickled those, and then the banner that you see in the background was also from the paper collection. So I just stuck it on there, and her name was Kaden, so I used my new thickers and I stuck them on top of there. And this is actually going to be like the card, so I put a little thing, I put paper on the back, and I went around the edges with my white acrylic paint, and then I put a little mat here for my daughter to put her name and happy birthday or whatever. So both of these are exactly alike except for the colors. So the next one that I did, it looks like this, and it's for the other little girl, and her name is Emerson, and the paper collection I used was Femme Fatale, and that is a Recollections paper pad, and it looks like this, and it's a lot of animal prints and zebra prints and real bright colors. and I thought that was great for a little girl who was like a tween. So, not a teen, but not a little girl. So I used the same banner at the top, except if you look, I Copa colored it to match the paper. And since hers I wanted to be a little bit more mature, I put bling around the outside, and then I used 3 of the rosette trims. I added this flat back pearl with the bling, and then a purple flower down here, and I used Prima flowers, Recollections flowers, and I added those over here in a cluster. Whoops. And then this is one of my tutorials that I did with the raffia from MB Treasurista. I made the little circle out of a disc. I covered it with raffia. I added a flat back pearl, and then I went around the flat back pearl with mesh bling. So I have a tutorial on how I made this center, and the color of the one that I made was a light pink, I believe, and I needed it to be darker, so I just Copa colored it. And then I added a flower here, and then I put 3 of these butterflies with some pearl trim in the center, and I Copa colored that also, and that's from MB Treasurista. And that is that one. Pretty much the same. Okay, and then I added the back as well. So then the last one is a card for a little girl, and let me put it down here. And this is just a 5x5 card, and again I used the same image, Copa colored the little girls, and I made a card for her friend for her birthday. I put some trim down here. I used a couple different papers. The background paper is just pink, and then I used this striped paper down here, some mesh bling, some pink ribbon. I used Martha Stewart scallop eyelet punch on the side here. I added some purple in the back. I added a fussy cut flower here with a paper flower, a ribbon. I fussy cut the hearts. I fussy cut the Fabulous out of the paper collection. I added this rosette from MB Treasurista, and then I finished the inside. I put Friendship Warms the Heart, and then my daughter can write happy birthday and her little message. This was fussy cut from the paper. I think this was like a Glam Girls collection from either Recollections or Die Cuts with a View. Yeah, it's like Glam Girls. So that was a collection of this paper. So that's my stuff, my cards, and my projects. So thanks everyone for watching. Bye.